Hi team, today we'll be going over the 5v5 diamond formation. One of the main reasons why I like this diamond formation a lot, it's because it replicates a lot of the soccer formations that can be used at higher development levels. It also makes the best use of space, and we can also learn a lot about the actual positions in the field. Finally, it contains simple assignments that the players can understand easily. For the diamond formation, we're going to start with our goalie, who doesn't really take part in the diamond formation. Then we have our defensive players. In this case, we have just one center back. We then introduce our offensive players, the left and right midfielders, who play wide, and then the forward, who will play up front. When we put them together, we form a diamond. We're missing some central players, but it's hard to replicate it with a diamond formation. However, this is the best formation to use at this age. One of the things that we want to focus on our diamond formation is that we want to make the pitch massive, and you do this by vacating the middle area. You vacate the middle area and create more space everywhere else. Let's focus on the basic movements for each individual position. We will further divide the field into two lanes as follows. We now have lane 1 and lane 2. The center back can move into both lanes to defend and support the offense. The main responsibility is defense and stop any attacks from our opponents. But this doesn't mean that the center back is not involved in our offense. They will also have to push to support our offense for a pass back, for example. The center back has to be a smart player who can distribute the ball very well. The center back is a key player in this formation to play well. The main roles of the midfielder are to attack when the team is in possession and defend when the team is out of possession. For the left midfielder, we will constrain the movement to be in lane number 1, and the player can go up and down in both halves. Midfielders need to be hard-working players running box to box. For the right midfielder, we will constrain the movement to be in lane number 2, and the player can go up and down the field as well. Forwards will stay up in the opponent's half, and they can go to lane number 1 and lane number 2. Forwards need to be disciplined and a little bit selfish. Stay up so that we can be open for scoring positions. Be intelligent enough to hold that space at front. At kickoff, we start with the diamond formation, and the midfielders need to be as wide as possible, touching the touch lines. The goal of our formation is to move up together and also move back together and keep our shape. Let us now play against a 2-2 formation, which means 2 forwards and 2 defenders, which is a common strategy, and start the play. We pass the ball back to our center back, and all the offensive players start moving up. Now, it's important that the center back also moves up to support the play. Then the left midfielder can pass the ball forward, and the forward can score the goal. In another scenario, if the defender is marking the passing lane, then the left midfielder can pass back to the center back, and the center back can pass to the forward for another scoring chance. Let's now pretend that we're attacking and we lose possession. When we defend, let's move back together to get the ball back and keep our diamond shape. Now, it's important that we don't bunch up and make a small diamond, which is not good use of spacing. Let's also make sure that we're not flat. If we're flat, then the forward player can just take one of of our midfielders and just score the goal. So remember, move up together, move back together, and make good shapes.